I don't know if you know it, but it is "No Man is an Island." No man is an island. No man stands alone. Each man as my brother. Each man as my friend. Yeah. So try to use the persons around you. If they don't understand the level of work that you do, you can teach them because at the end of the day, they'll benefit from it. Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Danielle Brown, and in this video, I want to talk to you about 5 effective ways that you can manage your time. So I've tried these tips before and they have worked, and I'm going to share these tips with you. Number 1, set your clock 10 minutes early. Number 2, practice the Pomodoro technique. Number 3, keep a to-do list with timing. Delegate, delegate, delegate. Number 5, stop scrolling. So number 1 is set your clock 10 minutes early. Trust me, it works like a charm. Setting your watch 10 minutes before the usual time gives you an edge, especially when you find that you are always late for work meetings or other special events. I admit when you're on the road and somebody asks for the time, it gets a little weird because then you'd have to be counting back the 10 minutes or ensuring that you know the right time and is able to confidently respond without them having to think that you're incapable of reading the clock at your age. But assuming that you're always late and then remembering that you have an extra 10 minutes is the best feeling ever. I kid you not. The second tip is practice the Pomodoro technique. Treat yourself to a break after 25 to 30 minutes of undistracted work, and that break should last for about 5 minutes. The Pomodoro technique is a time management system that encourages people to work with the time they have rather than against it. Using this method, you break your workday into 25-minute chunks separated by 5-minute breaks. These intervals are referred to as pomodoros. After about 4 pomodoros, you take a longer break of about 15 to 20 minutes. My third tip is to keep a to-do list, but it's not the usual or the common to-do list. What you're going to be doing is adding time to it. So for example, say you have an 8-hour shift, or say for example you start working at 8 a.m. and you finish work at 4 p.m. What you're going to be doing is say 8 a.m. to maybe 9 a.m. You're going to be doing this, and then from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. you're going to be doing this, and so on and so forth. That way you can literally tick off what you have done versus what's left to do. You'll definitely know and would have to keep yourself accountable. In the real world, you can have your to-do list, your work plan, but something comes up or somebody just decides to add more work. A to do list with time added to it will allow you to rate your productivity and how long you may or may not need to complete a given task. The third tip is to delegate. Now, a lot of persons like to do things on their own, but you can't achieve much if you try to do everything on your own. If you can delegate, you should. Ask somebody to help you or teach somebody what you know so they can help you. Look at it like network marketing. You develop an individual's skills so they can fend for themselves. But at the end of the day, you're both benefiting from it. As a leader, delegating is important because you can't and shouldn't do everything yourself. Delegating empowers your team, builds trust, and assists with professional development. And for leaders like yourself, it helps you learn how to identify who is best suited to tackle tasks or projects. Here are 2 reasons why you should delegate. Listen up. Maybe you have no design skills, so it takes you 6 times as long to create graphics for your blog post as it would a professional designer. Maybe it would be better if you handled all the tasks belonging to a time sensitive project, but if you won't have time to complete it doing it all on your own, it's time to find ways to delegate parts of that task to other members of your team. The best way to delegate someone is to select who you trust, then proceed to explain the task at hand. My next tip is stop scrolling. I have been a victim. Imagine scrolling through Instagram, scrolling through TikTok, and scrolling through Facebook, maybe even Twitter. And you're just there scrolling, 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 especially when it's late in the night. Utilize your social media phone or movie time for something productive, whether it's to educate yourself on personal development like you're doing now, or use a time that you would normally be scrolling through the phone to complete certain tasks and to meet certain deadlines. Those are my 5 effective ways of managing my time. Let me know in the comment section if you have others that other persons may benefit from. Maybe you want to share with me what was productive for you. Let me know in the comment section and I'll be there waiting to hear from you. In the meanwhile, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and join the little family as we continue to grow here.